All right, Janessa, welcome back to Wellness Coaching. I'm glad you came back.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. As you know from last time, we're just going to talk, you're going to steer, and I'm just going to guide you. And I'm going to jot down what you say, but don't let it distract you. Just say what you want.
All right.
So if you don't mind, I would like to ask you, tell me about how you feel right now in this moment.
I feel pretty good. I just went out to dinner with one of my good friends, and that was really fun, but I'm a little stressed out about I have like 2 presentations to do over not winter break, but Thanksgiving break, and they're due like on that Tuesday coming back, so a little stressed out about that, but I guess I have time to do it.
Okay, definitely. So it sounds like you're feeling good, and hanging out with your friends helps you relax, and you're stressed about what's coming up, but at least you have the Thanksgiving break to relax before it all comes.
Yeah, and organize everything, so that's really nice.
Yeah, definitely. I would have to agree with that. So tell me about the best thing that happened to you this past week.
I would say the best thing that happened to me this week was finishing one of my exams, and that's always a good just relief to get it done finally after all that hard studying, and you just like finally feel good about it, and I felt good about it as well, so hopefully I get a good grade on it.
Definitely. Once you complete something that you've been working so hard for, it always feels good.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you're very confident about that.
Yes, I studied my butt off for that exam.
Oh,
so.
I'm sure you did great.
Yeah.
So hard work pays off, and you definitely expressed that, and you were able to just relieve your stress after that, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay. Well, if you remember from last time, we came up with weekly goals. So here, right, if you want to look over this, do those look up to par?
Exactly like I said.
Okay, so of these goals, which would you like to discuss first?
Let's go with working out on Saturdays and Sundays because I'm not very good at that.
Okay, can you tell me about positive experiences you had with that? Tell me about positive outcomes that came from that specific goal.
Well, when I work out on the weekends, I always feel better after I work out. Because I'm so busy sometimes with work, especially.
Yeah.
It's hard. I'm really good at working out during the week because I have time. But during weekends, it's pretty tough. But when I do work out, I always feel really good about it.
Definitely. And you feel like, again, with your hard work, you feel like it's paid off. So once you do complete your goal and actually work out, you feel like you can just relax because you did what you wanted to do.
Yes, and then I always get a smoothie sometimes, and that's my reward.
There you go. It's always good to reward yourself. It keeps you motivated. Can you tell me more about that? What positively motivates you when you work out to complete your goal?
Well, my family always works out, so they kind of push me. I'm like grown up to like always like work out because it's like healthier you.
Oh yeah.
And you always feel better about yourself. I guess body image as well.
Absolutely.
But that's definitely a motivator for me. Just like I feel healthy, and also like when I work out, I feel like I can eat some foods you're not supposed to eat all the time because I burn off those calories. So like if you want that chocolate bar, that's okay.
Exactly, and you reward yourself. So
yeah,
that's good. You seem very confident with that. So it seems like growing up in your family, you learned that, and it kind of just stuck with you like muscle memory.
Yeah, definitely. My mom works out every single day, like at 4:30 in the morning. So she's always like, "Let's go work out, Janessa," and I'm like, yeah.
Wow. Well, that'll motivate you for sure. And
yeah.
Over Thanksgiving break, I'm sure she'll be on.
Yeah, she always pushes me to like work out all the time, but she likes it and I like it too, so it's like not a huge issue.
Yeah, that's good that you have each other to motivate each other. That's good. Tell me more about your best experience with this goal.
My best experience is, I guess, I feel like it's easier to work out on Saturdays and Sundays if I'm with a friend as well.
Okay.
And especially like classes. I go to Kosama, which is like kickboxing, and they have that on Saturdays, which like pushes me to go there more often. But Sundays, it's like on my own. But whenever my friends want to go work out, they'll sometimes like, hey, I want to go work out, and that kind of pushes me to go work out with them as well on Saturdays and Sundays.
Definitely. So it sounds like having positive relationships in your life that motivate you to work out really gets you going, and I'm sure you return the favor with them, and you get them to want to go. So
yeah, of course.
Well, it sounds like you're very motivated, and once you know what you want to do, you stick to it, and surrounding yourself with a positive environment really helps.
Yeah, and that definitely makes it easier just when like you have that like support. It's really nice.
Definitely. Is there anything else that you accomplished with that goal? Like how you felt after? Did it other than?
Just makes me feel happy and just ready to go for the day. Like once I work out, I feel like I'm just ready to go for the whole entire day. I'll get my studying, like I'll shower, go study, and just like starts off my whole entire day really well.
Okay, yeah, definitely. It's definitely a rewarding experience. And once you work out, you feel like you just
ready to accomplish anything else.
Exactly. It puts you in a great mood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. Then you're definitely strong with that, and I'm glad that it motivates you to keep going, and seeing your positive outcomes and rewarding yourself definitely keeps you going.
Yeah.
So that's good. Well, if you had to pick what you learned most from this experience, what did you learn from this experience of working out? And
I would just say I learned by working out like Saturdays and Sundays is that just say it's good, like if you want to lose weight and I get that extra push, like working out 7 days a week kind of like rewards you a little bit, like because when I worked out like 5 days a week, it's like you stay like maintain the weight, but if you work out like every single day and eat healthier, like you'll like see results, which is always nice to lose a few pounds.
Definitely, in the long run, doing what you're doing on the weekends rather than just being lazy, it definitely pays off, and you'll see it in the long run. So that's good. You seem very, very legit to that.
Yes.
Very good. So on a scale from 1 to 100, where would you rate your percentage of success as of right now with that goal?
I would probably say like 85. It could be a little better. Okay. I do work on Saturdays and Sundays, so it is kind of tough at some times. That's why I would say 85. It could definitely be better, but
okay.
If you're really like, I try really hard, but sometimes I'm just so exhausted after work, I just can't. But
yes.
I do a good workout with my work as well. I'm a server.
Okay.
But like, it'd be better if I went for a run rather than just walking a lot.
Well, that's great. 85% is definitely really high up there, and it's good that it's not, you don't sit at work. You're working around. I'm sure when it gets busy, you're constantly running around, breaking a sweat at work.
Oh my gosh, yes. I sweat on Sundays because it's so busy.
Oh, I bet. Well, there you go. Now you can kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, that's what I think about it.
Definitely. Well, that's great. You sound like you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, so that's really good. Awesome. Well, which goal would you like to talk about next?
Let's go with, I want to focus on becoming less stressed by hanging out with my friends more often, so I'm just like all focused on academics.
Okay. All right. That it's definitely beneficial to relieve your stress of hanging out with friends, and I'm sure the great support system that'll definitely help you. Can you tell me more about positive outcomes from that specific goal that you've had?
Just getting more connections with one of my closer friends, like, and like other friends as well, like making those connections you didn't have before, especially like being a part of sorority, like you can hang out with some new members, and that's really nice to just get to know some new people that you don't really know as well, and just like go into sisterhoods, which we're gonna go see a movie on Thursday actually.
Oh.
So that's another great way to meet some new people and just like meet new people, like less stress, I guess, a little bit.
Definitely.
It's always good to make those connections, especially for the long run and like the real world.
Definitely. Well, it sounds like you found time in your busy schedule to, you're not overwhelming yourself. You do still find time to, you have to relax and de-stress. So hanging out with your friends definitely seems to help you, and you have your great support system. So
yeah,
I'm glad you have that there because that's really beneficial.
Yeah, I love it.
Awesome. Explain to me, please, your best experience with this goal.
Well, one of my favorite experiences last week we went ice skating.
Oh, wow.
And I'm really bad at ice skating. It was like my first time going, but I mean, like, it was fun just to laugh about it.
Oh yeah,
because I was really bad. But that was just a great experience. Just to try something new, but like while making new like connections with people and new like friendships.
Definitely.
But yeah, that was ice skating was hard.
I'm sure that was a good workout too. I know the first time I went ice skating, I was so sore the next day and used so many muscles that you don't think you would.
I'd never used before, and plus the balance aspect, I'm just like, this is really hard.
Oh yeah. Well, you're working out while hanging out with your friends and you're de-stressing, so what can be better than that?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So tell me what your best experience learned from this was. Your best learning experience from this goal.
My best learning experiences, probably just don't be shy, really. I just feel like if you're outgoing, if you're shy, you probably won't get those experiences as you would if you were outgoing and trying to like talk to everyone. So I definitely learned about like being open to everyone you meet.
Definitely, and you know that if you are outgoing, you become close with more people and you have more positive relationships, and in some cases they can have a positive effect on you, and when you become close with people, you can de-stress each other
Yeah.
and just let loose and relax, and that's really important. So that's good.
Yes.
You seem very, very strong with that.
Yes.
That's very good. So on a scale from 1 to 100, how would you rate your percentage of success with this goal?
Ooh, I would say this one's better than the first one. Probably 90. There's always room for improvement.
Okay. That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
I mean, 90% is really good, and you have a good attitude about it, and I'm sure with your busy schedule, you know, sometimes you want to hang out with your friends, but you have work. So
you have work. I have work, I mean. And, like, homework, of course, comes, like, first before anything else. But, yeah, I would say definitely 90%. Because I definitely make time. I try to make time, like, mostly. Even if it's, like, 5 minutes every single day, it's, like, worth it.
Yeah, definitely.